You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, good morning. I come here today to try to get his child support raised.
Okay.
We have one child, and I believe that he has some income that he's actually not reporting.
All right, guys, this one's gonna hit hard. An 11-year-old child, a child support order that hasn't been touched in almost a decade, and now allegations of secret income tied to something deeply personal. What starts as a financial dispute quickly turns into something way more explosive. The real question is simple. Is there hidden money or just hurt feelings driving this case?
We kind of try to make it work not too long ago, and when I was at his house, I found a bunch of pornographic movies.
What do you mean make it work?
We've been separated for a long time. Our son's 11.
Okay.
But we kind of got back together, and he has a bunch of like pornographic movies in his house.
I'm afraid you're going to stab yourself in the eye with that pen.
Sorry.
I just don't want you to do that.
He's the main character on the movies with all these different women. And he is saying that that I can't be mad at him. It's not cheating if he's making porn. And some of them are in our bed. And I said, well, it doesn't work like that. You can't.
Now this is where the courtroom energy shifts. What began as a support modification suddenly turns into accusations of cheating and adult film involvement. But legally, notice something important. Moral betrayal and financial evidence are two completely different things. The judge isn't here to referee their relationship. She's here to calculate income. And that distinction is about to matter a lot.
Just because you're filming doesn't mean it's not cheating. And I said, you have to be getting paid for it to actually be a porn star. And he said he was getting paid for them. And there's tons of them. So I feel like...
So you believe he's getting paid from that?
And plus, his business, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's almost close to 100,000, give or take, like maybe 10 to 15.
Okay.
So I feel like I get a measly $600 a month from him. I feel like
so
something's
that's how
not
much
right.
his child support is
Currently.
set at right now?
Yes.
Okay.
We went through mediation at the child support office.
Yeah.
So, but that was, you know, he's...
How long ago was that?
He's 11, and I guess...
Here's the core issue. If he's truly getting paid for those videos, that income counts. Period. Child support is based on earnings, all earnings. But suspicion isn't proof. The court needs documentation, paper trails, deposits, tax records. Without that, it's just an allegation. And in family court, numbers speak louder than outrage.
9 years ago, 10 years ago.
Oh yeah,
he was little.
That has been a while. You've been way overdue for a modification for a number of reasons. So about this income, is what she's saying true? Does it include that?
Well, it's payment in one way or another.
Is a yes or no?
No, ma'am, I'm not getting paid technically.
So that means you're lying. And
So
you're
you're
cheating
doing it
on
for
me.
free? Well, you know what? Never mind. That's not my business. I'm sorry. That's not my business. So your business, where you do make the money, she's talking about the $100,000. Do you make $100,000?
No, ma'am, I have 85 to 90,000 on the high end on a good year.
Okay. All right. What is it that you do?
I'm a mechanic.
Mechanic. Okay. All right. So you said 90 on the high end.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Your Honor.
Listen carefully to the judge. Hey. She asks a clean yes or no question about income. That's intentional. Judges narrow things down to facts. And when he says no, unless contradicted by evidence, that answer becomes the working reality. In court, confidence doesn't win cases, documentation does.
Is there any way that we could subpoena his financial records for the porn thing?
Well, you can. I'm not going to do a subpoena on anything like that. I don't want to see it. Yeah, you can do that though. Yeah, if it exists, you can do that, you know, but subpoenas aren't free. So I hope you know exactly what it is that you're looking for.
Well, there's so many of them, and he told me that he's getting paid for them, and there's like thousands Not hundreds.
Okay.
Thousands.
This is a powerful legal moment. The mother asks the court to subpoena financial records tied to the adult content. The judge makes it clear she won't chase speculation. If you want records, you pursue them properly. Subpoenas aren't weapons, they are tools. And you better know exactly what you're fishing for.
Of DVDs with him in there on our bed.
I'll tell you what, once you find some sort of income, some paper trail that shows that, then if you were to bring it back in court, we could entertain it then. But as of today, unless you have some sort of proof that shows that he has income from that, and unless he tells me otherwise, I can't really go off of that. I can only go off of what he told me.
The judge draws a hard boundary here. Without proof of income from those videos, she cannot factor it into the calculation. That's how due process works. Feelings don't increase child support. Verified earnings do. If this stunned you, ask yourself, would you rule differently without evidence?
And he said 90,000 on the high end. I think you're in pretty good shape. What do you do for a living?
I don't work. I take care of our kid.
So you're a stay-at-home mom?
Mm-hmm.
And she's 11?
He is.
He is
yeah,
11?
uh-huh.
He goes to school?
He does.
So what do you do during the day?
Nothing.
You don't want to work?
No.
So you're just living off of his child support?
I am. And we live with our mother.
And you're proud of that?
Well, we were living with him, and I was a stay-at-home mom. He made the income.
Okay.
But, I mean...
But you can work now, right?
I can, but...
So it's no but you can go get a job, right?
And now, the focus flips. The judge turns the lens onto the mother's employment status. This is huge. In child support cases, courts consider both parents' earning capacity. When she admits she chooses not to work, that changes the dynamic. Responsibility doesn't disappear just because you're dissatisfied.
I could, but I'm not going to. My rent's free, my food is free. I mean, my mom's the homeowner. We don't have to pay nothing.
Okay. You know, I'm not going to go there with you today because you can, obviously you're able to work.
I'm able, but I don't want to.
And you should work, but again, that has nothing to do with me today. What we're going to do is talk about the modification of these numbers, all right? So your income has increased. It's increased about almost $400. So based on you saying that you receive about 90,000 on the high end, it
Yes,
brings
ma'am.
your gross to about $7,500, which your net is 5,400 and...
Now we're in calculation mode. The judge walks through gross income, net income, and health insurance credits. This isn't dramatic, it's mathematical. And that's the reality of family court. Behind every emotional argument is a formula. And formulas don't care about pride.
$65.22 that would bring, well, health insurance. Who covers health insurance?
I do.
And how much is that?
It's $110 a month.
Okay, 110. So what I'm going to do is give you credit actually for the health insurance coverage for the child. So that would slightly bring your child support down. And
Down?
monthly, yes, slightly. It's still expensive. $1,093 a month is what he would pay in child support.
That's it?
That's it. Well, it would be more if you get a job.
He would pay more if I got a job?
No, it would be more for the child if you got a job.
Your Honor,
Ma'am, no.
You don't
no,
understand.
No, you don't understand. I'm basing his child support increase off of what it is that he makes.
When the new number lands, $1,093 a month, you can feel the tension. It's almost double what she was receiving. But notice the judge's reminder. If she worked, the child would benefit even more. This isn't about punishing either parent. It's about shared responsibility.
Nothing
He
more.
makes more than
nothing-
that.
Until you bring me something in here to show me that, that's what I'm going to base it off of.
Your Honor-
And again, you can work.
Can
so
I say
suggest-
something?
No,
Please.
ma'am. Only thing I need you to say is, Miss Vonda B, I'm going to go find me a job. That's all I want to hear. If it's anything else other than that, I'm not entertaining it. Pertaining to what I just said, do you have any questions?
This line right here, the only thing I need you to say is I'm going to find me a job. That's authority. The judge isn't attacking, she's redirecting. In family court, accountability goes both ways. And sometimes the hardest truth to hear is about yourself.
We'll go look for a job. But please,
Great.
please hear me out on one thing.
What is it? Make it quick.
I promise you I'll make it quick. Let's say that you have a battery-operated vibrator.
You know what? We're done
Yeah.
right there. We're done. Is there anything further
You're
from
about
you,
to
sir?
climax.
Okay. Well,
The
ma'am-
batteries go out.
Okay, thanks.
That's him.
Okay, great. Let me tell you what we're going to do. You all are done, and if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed. Thank you.
And then, the analogy. The moment she shifts into that inappropriate comparison, the judge shuts it down instantly. Courtrooms have decorum for a reason. Emotional frustration can derail your credibility in seconds. One misstep, and your argument loses all weight. So here's how this unfolds. No proof of secret adult film income, a clear increase based on verified earnings, and a fame reminder that both parents share responsibility. This case wasn't about scandal, it was about math and maturity. If this case stunned you too, drop your take in the comments, hit like, and subscribe for more courtroom drama like this.
You're back?
Yes.
What's going on?
Well,
And
he's
I
here.
see- Okay, all right.
How you
right.
doing, Your Honor?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing well.
Good. Thank you for showing up for court.
Thank you.
This time.
Yeah. Listen, he showed up.
Okay. I'm gonna be
Regardless.
nice. It's a good day.
He showed up. He's here today. He's going to have his opportunity to have his day in court just like you did, okay? Now, let's go. What's going on?
All right, guys, this one's gonna hit hard. We've got a mom back in court claiming dad is hiding income. Dad finally shows up after missing last time. There's child support on the line, social media receipts, and a catfish twist that nobody saw coming. The real question is simple. Is this about the kids or something personal? Let's see how this unfolds.
That really didn't prove that he made more money. What do you have today?
Okay, so yes, I do have some proof about his income now. I knew he wasn't going to give that proof to me, so I catfished him. And I hit him up under a profile, Marissa. You remember Marissa?
No, I don't know the Marissa.
Oh, okay. You had a lot to say to Marissa. So, Your Honor,
Wait a minute. So you created a fake account by the name of Marissa, and he was telling Marissa how much money he makes?
he fell for the bait.
Isn't that illegal, Your Honor?
Now this is where it escalates. She admits she created a fake account to catch him bragging about his income. Legally, that's not automatically illegal. Morally, that's debatable. But in court, the only thing that matters is proof. Screenshots can shift child support if they show real income. The judge isn't focused on feelings. She's focused on verification.
What do you have?
So I thought he made $20,000 a week.
20,000. I remember that you said he made $20,000 a week, and I thought that was a bit extreme for a baker.
It was. It was a little extreme. So he actually makes $4,000 a week, and I've got that proof right here for you.
Okay. All right. So that's an additional, if true, it's an additional $16,000 a month. Let's look through here.
Here's the math turning point. She thought he made $20,000 a week. Turns out it's allegedly $4,000 a week. That's still serious money. If true, that's a major increase in net resources, and child support in Texas is calculated directly from that number. This moment just changed the financial stakes completely.
That are on your captions on social media, is that you speaking or is that your assistant?
That's my assistant speaking on my behalf.
So it is true.
It's my assistant speaking on my behalf.
Mr. Cotty, you show up to court for the first time today, and the first thing you want to do is waste my time.
No, Your Honor. No.
Please
no.
do not come in here and waste my time. It's a very straightforward question. If they're posting on your behalf, that means what they are posting is true. Yes or no?
Correct.
Okay. So it is true then.
The judge cut straight through the assistant excuse. If your account posts income on your behalf, it represents you. Period. That's how agency works in business law. You can't claim ownership of the brand, but disown the statements. When she says, "Don't waste my time," that's a warning. Credibility is on thin ice.
You make more money, however, you're saying it is for your business. Now let me ask you a question. Did you bring in the paperwork from your sole proprietorship, like the tax return or anything like that, to show that this is money that is actually not taxable towards you, but to the business?
I didn't know I was supposed to bring that today, Your Honor.
All right. You got served. Did you read the paperwork you were served with?
I was at my concert. Guy handed me a piece of paper I was performing. That's about it.
So the answer is no, probably.
Correct.
Okay. Well, within that paperwork, when you're served, it tells you you're coming to court today, and these are some documents that you need to bring with you. Now, granted, everybody doesn't bring them, but that's how you would have been able to prove.
Here's the legal trap. If that money is business income, he needed documentation, tax returns, filings, something. Without paperwork, the court assumes it's personal income. That's how child support enforcement works. The burden of proof shifts to him. No documents. Then it looks like cash in your pocket.
So it has to be included in your gross. Do you understand what that means?
What if I stop doing my fundraisers?
Well, you're currently doing it, right? Even if you stop doing your fundraisers, people do that all the time. You have to know, I have seen and heard that before. People will come in here, find out that the additional money that they're making on the side is going to be included in their child support, and they no longer want to do it. But guess what? You're still going to pay child support based off of it.
So I can't quit.
Oh, you can quit. It's just not going to do anything in your child support.
This is critical. Even if he quits tomorrow, the court can still calculate support based on earning capacity. Judges have seen people suddenly lose side income after hearings. The law protects against manipulation. You can't dodge support by flipping a switch. That realization hits him hard right here.
Okay. You understand that?
I got you.
Okay. All right. Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor, I don't.
Okay. Why are you smiling so hard?
Got you. No, I'm just kidding.
Got him what?
Finally to show up and take care of his kids. That's all I've been asking.
You know what? At the end of the day, he didn't have to show up the last time because you got exactly what it is that you asked this court for, and that was child support, right? Mm-hmm. Excuse me? It's yes, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what you're not going to do is antagonize him. You got exactly what it is that you said you needed for the children, and that was for him to take care of his kids. Now, if there's another reason that you're upset.
Watch the emotional pivot. She's smiling. The judge immediately reframes the courtroom. Child support is not revenge court. If you already received what you asked for, antagonizing the other parent weakens your position. Judges look at motive. And right now, the tone is shifting from financial concern to personal tension.
You heard what she said, talking about the catfishing. That's all we hear. How many can she keep bringing me back here, Your Honor?
The short answer is yes. As long as she has new evidence and it triggers a material and substantial change, she can.
Every month, every year?
No, a material and substantial change doesn't happen like that, right? Now you win the lottery tomorrow.
Important legal lesson here. A parent can bring someone back to court, but only if there's a material and substantial change. That's the legal threshold. Not feelings, not jealousy, not social media drama. Real financial change. That's the only thing that reopens support calculations.
And Rose.
Well, all I say is this. If you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, that's it.
And I got 3 other kids.
Oh yeah, she did mention that you had 5 kids total. As long as are you on child support for those other children?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. So this is what we are going to do. Based on that additional income, you actually kind of max out.
I tried to tell her.
His income maxes out, okay? Do you understand what that means?
No.
All right, so that means that although he has that additional money that you saw, that does not mean you're going to get 15% of all of that money.
Now we're entering child support cap territory. In Texas, income above a certain amount doesn't automatically mean unlimited support. There's a statutory maximum used in calculations. So even if he earns more, she won't automatically get a percentage of everything. That expectation just got corrected in real time.
I have the authority to base his child support off of that additional money, right? However, you also admitted that you know about the business. So you know that that additional money is related to his business, right?
His baking business.
Yeah, the baking business. You know that, right? So the fact that you know it is kind of disingenuous for you to come in here and act as though you didn't know it.
This is where the judge balances equity. She has authority to count that income, but she also weighs credibility. Mom admitted she knew about the business. If she knew it was business-related and still framed it like hidden personal income, that affects fairness. Courtrooms are about clean hands.
Boom.
It'll stay where it is. It'll stay at the $768 amount.
Okay.
Thank you for wasting our time today.
Thank you for showing up. Had you been here last time, we wouldn't be going through this today.
Okay,
I just got served.
Neither one of you kind of wasted my time fully being here today because he needed to show up, obviously, to get the truth revealed for what you already knew.
Mm-hmm.
So, you can't throw shade at him without pointing the finger back at yourself.
You right.
I know I'm right. I'm always right. Now, is there anything further?
Decision time. The judge declines to increase support. Why? Because without proof that the funds are personal income, the court won't penalize him. Instead, she shifts health insurance responsibility. That's strategic, maintaining stability for the kids without escalating conflict. And just like that, it ends where it began, at $768. No increase, no jackpot, just accountability on both sides. He had to show up. She had to stop pushing. In family court, it's not about who wins. It's about what's provable and what's fair. If this case stunned you too, drop your take in the comments, hit like, and subscribe for more courtroom drama like this.
Yes, ma'am.
So what's going on?
I am a full-time mom, and I also work as well full-time as a hairstylist. And I had one child with this man right here, and he is intentionally not trying to work to avoid paying me child support, and he's not helping with our child.
He's not helping doing anything?
Nothing, ma'am.
He's not giving you any money?
No, ma'am.
All right, guys, this one's gonna hit hard. A full-time mom working as a hairstylist walks into court saying the father of her child quit his job just to avoid child support. No lunches, no money, barely even phone calls. But wait until you hear what he claims he's doing instead of working. This case isn't just about money. It's about responsibility. And the judge? She's not playing today.
Is he paying for lunches?
No, ma'am.
Nothing.
I can barely get him to call and talk to his son.
Is there anything else you want me to know before I move to him?
No, ma'am.
Sir?
Yes, Judge.
Is there a reason you're not supporting your child?
Well, from what the attitude that she has today, I'm lost. First off, I do everything that I can for the kids.
Okay, when you say you do everything, she's saying you do not do anything. So what is everything that you're doing?
Well, when she asked me to pick them up, I pick them up.
Okay,
try to keep a job.
Let me ask a better question. What are you doing financially to provide for this child?
Oh, well, I don't have a job.
Notice how the judge immediately shifts the conversation. He says he does everything for the kids, but she narrows it down to one word: financially. That's key. In child support court, emotional effort doesn't replace financial obligation. The law is clear. Both parents share responsibility. So when he can't answer what he's contributing in dollars, that silence speaks louder than anything else.
That wasn't my question. What are you doing financially to help support this child?
Well, I guess nothing.
Your Honor.
You guess nothing. Yes, ma'am.
He did have a job at the post office, but once they took out child support, he quit.
Okay.
Literally right afterwards.
How long were you working at the post office, sir?
Probably about 2 months.
2 months? Okay. Is that about accurate? He was working there about 2 months?
I believe so.
Okay. So you don't work are you currently seeking employment? Like what are you doing?
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm trying to start my rap career, so I really want to. Right now, I'm selling CDs at my
Here
truck.
we
I'm
go
gonna be
with
honest
this
with you.
again.
Now this is a major turning point. She reveals he had a post office job and quit right after child support started coming out of his check. If that's true, that's called voluntary unemployment. And judges do not look kindly on that. You can't dodge support by walking away from work. The court can still calculate what you should be earning.
You're selling CDs.
In Your
Yeah.
Honor, he
I have
he
some
does
what?
he does make money under the table. That's his goal.
Selling CDs?
Again, I know he's bringing in something, but I don't know how much. But again, I'm telling you, it's intentional. Like he's doing it on purpose so that he can avoid paying child support.
Sir, how much are you selling these CDs for?
And hey, it is the rap career defense. He says he's selling CDs for $3 each. Ambition is one thing, but the court looks at realistic income. Child support is based on owning capacity, not dreams. The judge already sees what's happening. The real question is, can you chase a dream while your child struggles to eat?
On a good day, I'm getting at least $3.
$3
a pop, you know.
per CD?
Yeah.
Ma'am, how much does it cost for you to pay for, how much is it monthly for your groceries to pay for lunch for these kids?
Monthly, I'm looking about maybe $500. I packed lunch.
What?
$500? Mm-hmm. And you're making $3 per
You don't
CD.
even live in a house.
How many CDs are you selling a day, sir?
Probably like 20.
You're selling 20 CDs in a day.
Yeah,
And
it
you're
could be like I
making-
get gas. I can get gas. You know, they give me a little food or whatever. That's about it.
So you're making like $60? Sir, you understand that's not enough to support this child, right? If you divide $500, right? That's how
Right.
much your groceries are, correct?
Watch how the judge breaks this down mathematically. $500 a month in groceries divided by 30 days. That's about $16 a day just for food. And is making roughly $60 on a good day selling CDs. The math doesn't lie. Courts rely on numbers, not vibes. When reality hits like this, excuses start collapsing fast.
You divide that by 30 days, which are typically what's in a month. That's $16.67 a day. How do you expect your child to live off of that?
Hey, he come over. We go to McDonald's. I spend $6. I got 10 left.
Sir,
I have to drive to him and drop my child off and be like, you need to spend time with your father and you need to take care of your child.
so you're not spending time, you're not financially supporting them, so you're just leaving everything up to mom, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
She always say it's my child.
Excuse me, sir. It is your child, just like it's her child.
No, I'm saying when
Exactly.
she say every time we having an argument or a conversation is, well, it's my child, it's my this. But when it's time to take care of the kid, you know,
So you think that by her saying this is my child, that means she is solely responsible for paying for the child too?
Now he shifts the argument, saying she calls the child my child. But listen carefully. The judge dismantles that instantly. Emotional wording during arguments doesn't erase legal responsibility. Just because parents fight doesn't mean one parent absorbs all financial duty. Accountability doesn't disappear because feelings are hurt.
Is that what you're telling me here today?
if I ain't got no money,
That is your best case here today.
I'm just telling you, Judge, I tried with this lady. You know, I have 7 other children, and she...
Seven
I
other
can't-
children.
I don't
How
know.
are you affording to have 7 children? Are you financially supporting them as well?
Nah, they mamas, you know, they fool with me. So,
What does that mean? They
I mean,
fool
you know,
with
like we still cool. We cordial. That's what it is, cordial.
So with you guys being cordial, you think that excuses you from being able to financially take care of these kids?
They ain't tripping. She the only one tripping.
7 other children. That changes the equation, but not the obligation. Yes, courts give credit for additional dependence. But having more kids doesn't cancel out support for the first one. In fact, it increases the expectation that you act responsibly. If you can create life, you must provide for it.
Okay. Sir,
Why I gotta pay her anything?
You came here to waste my time, obviously. We are not about to play these games. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
You are going to pay this woman child support to support your child. The court has the obligation to make sure that we give you credit for any other children that you may have, but you are going to start giving her something to financially support these children. Now, what I can do, because you, based on the paperwork you gave me, you did not work at the post office long enough.
Here's the decisive moment. The judge shuts it down. No games. No wasting time. She's invoking the court's authority to set support whether he cooperates or not. This is where reality sets in. Child support isn't optional. It's enforceable. And walking out without paying? Not happening today. Since he quit his job, the judge imputes income at minimum wage. That's powerful. When a parent refuses to work, the court assigns what they should be making. In Texas, that's $7.25 an hour. She calculates gross income, nets it out, and lands on a monthly support amount. The system adapts when someone tries to avoid it.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
as I was saying, that brings your gross to about $1,256. Your net, I have it at about $1,121.54. Your child support obligation a month is $203. Okay.
Month?
I take that back. You said you have
Can
other
I-
children, correct?
Can you split that up in like 6 months? I gotta pay that monthly?
You will pay that monthly, and it will come out based on how you were paid. Were you paid twice a week or bi-weekly? How were you paid at your previous job?
You saying the CDs or the post office?
The post office.
Oh, yeah, the post.
Please do not mention
2
that
2
again.
weeks.
Talking about some CDs for $3, and I just broke down. It costs
Wow,
$6 a day to feed your kid.
Notice his reaction, trying to shift back to selling CDs. The judge cuts that off immediately. She's focused on stable employment, not hustle math. And after crediting his other children, the obligation drops to $145 per month. Not thousands, just a baseline contribution. Even that seems like resistance.
Yes,
I do
ma'am.
not want to hear anything else about $3.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
you're not actively looking for a job, so you need to actively look for a job as well. Giving you credit for the other children that you have, your child support obligation comes out to $145 per month, and that is to be paid each month. Understood? There is
Yeah.
not a reason, sir, that I'm going to allow you to walk out of this courtroom and not give this woman anything who is spending $500 a month in groceries to take care of your child. Is there anything else I need to know here today?
Yes, ma'am. I also just found out that our child does not have insurance
Okay.
because of him. So I don't know what I need to do now. Do I need to go ahead and get insurance for our child, and do I need to pay for that as well?
Yes, that's something you can go ahead and do on your own. And you, sir, when she gets that health insurance,
And then insurance enters the picture. This isn't just about groceries anymore, it's healthcare. The judge orders the mother to enroll the child, but makes him reimburse his share. That's how the law balances it. Support isn't just cash payments. It includes medical responsibility too. Parenting is financial in more ways than one.
cover, she's going to give you the cars, but you're also going to be responsible for reimbursing her for the amount of coverage for the child only. You understand?
So you're saying that
I'm saying what I
can get-
just said. Did you understand what I just said?
Well, man, I'm trying to
Did
ask.
you understand what I just said?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anything further that I need to know in regards to the monies with taking care of this child? You want to tell me that you're making more than $3 so I can do some
Well, all I was trying to say
recalculation?
was that she's saying that I don't have to have. She don't have to have insurance, or she don't. So how does she obtain the insurance? Like what?
She will do that. I just ordered her to make sure that she enrolls the child in health insurance. I'm more concerned with making sure that you reimburse her. Understood? Okay. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
What started as a $3 CD defense ended with a court-ordered support plan, imputed income, and medical reimbursement. The judge didn't shame him. She calculated him. And that's the power of family court. So let me ask you, if you were in his shoes, would you chase the dream or secure the paycheck first? If this case stunned you too, drop your take in the comments, hit like, and subscribe for more courtroom drama like this.